What's up, everybody? It's JLP Puma. You were watching the Complex Sneakers podcast. As always, I'm joined by my two co-hosts, my two friends. To my right, Mr. Matt Welty.
Busy week. Feel like there's a lot going on, a lot of content coming out.
What else is new? What else is new?
Hey.
To my left,
A little under the weather, fighting through.
Mr. Upscale
Sneakers
Vandal.
come first.
His flu game. He had such a good fit on today. He's powering through it.
Gotta fight through.
Okay.
Gotta fight through.
All right, we're gonna fight through. Busy week. We haven't, we pre-recorded the last episode, so we have some stuff to catch up on.
Yeah, bunch of Air Jordan news out there. Are gonna unbox a couple hype sneakers for everyone.
Okay.
Gonna put this ComplexCon thing to bed. List this, list that. Come on, yeah.
Finally, maybe share our personal lists.
I got mine with me.
Okay. As always, look at me. Come on, you
Sheesh.
didn't even the
Complex shop.
Come on, Complex Core hoodie.
Exclusive.
It's wearing in well too. I've been wearing it a lot. Look,
Yeah.
Complex Core hoodie. Of course, you could shop complex.com/shop 24/7. I may start traveling in these.
The JLP Black. Is that what we're gonna call this?
I don't know. Can you get that? Can you?
Yeah,
put
that's
in
what
a
I'm doing.
call?
JLP Black Complex Blanks.
And we're shooting this on Veterans Day, so shout out to all the veterans out there.
Some sneaker news. Big Black Hat 4s hitting the streets already.
Squeaky fours, are they calling them?
Squeaky 4s. What's up with the viral? What do we think?
Is that making you hesitant into your adoration of that shoe, or
0%. I
For
couldn't
real?
care. 0%.
Wow,
I
I'm
don't care.
surprised.
You know why? I don't care if I put those on and it sounds like I'm a point guard at the Garden with the squeaks on the hardwood floor. I could
just
not care
felt-
less.
I just felt you being so meticulous about your materials, your blacks, the way that your blacks are like this. I don't know if this is the black cat you were waiting
No,
for.
are you saying that because I'm wearing the Complex
tri-
Core hoodie
Yeah, triple
on.
black, different
from the Complex
materials.
shop?
he's
Listen,
complex to the core?
Yeah.
I have no worry if they're squeaky. No.
Matt,
It does throw me off though, because I'll be honest, I put these shoes on for the first time today, and I was getting that like rubbery
Yeah.
squeak.
yeah.
And I was like, man, I hope it's not like that all day. I feel like there's nothing more embarrassing than just walking around. It's like,
I mean,
I'm not gonna lie. I agree with Welty 100%. The episode that we did where I wore those Salehi's episode, those New Balance track racers, they squeak crazy, and I felt so crazy the whole day walking around. It's uncomfortable, and you're right. You kind of sound like you're at the Garden. I don't know if that's the energy I want for mine.
I heard you might be at the Garden.
I might be at the Garden. Yeah, we'll stay tuned for that. I may be at the Garden.
This guy's a fixture.
Well, no, but pay attention a little. Easter egg maybe at the Garden. We'll see tonight. But
Tonight?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
But I may agree with you that squeaky sneakers aren't ideal. Black Cat 4s, though,
How many pairs?
all bets are off. 2 pairs at least.
But
haven't-
here's my question. Do you not feel that the squeakiness is due to bad material choices?
Okay, so that's a different question. I don't know about that.
So let's say you get them in hand, sans squeak, material's not up to your liking.
Let me tell you,
Still
I
gonna
will
just
take.
get one for the road or what?
Well, yes.
We were talking to the guy who bought 6 pairs of Oreo 4s. So
I
that's
respect that. And by the way,
Incorrect. 10 pairs.
can we talk about
10
how you
pairs.
gave
I haven't seen
me?
you wear that shoe.
I still have them at home.
And so you gave me my only pair of 12s. Remember?
Oreos?
Oreo 4s.
So maybe 11 pairs.
So I wanted that shoe, did not want to pay the markup, was hard to get. Went to his office one day for something
Gave you
randomly,
Oreo 4s?
had a pair there, laced me.
Listen, this is the stuff you don't read about.
It's the truth.
This is the stuff that
Yeah.
I don't publicize.
By the way,
he said
that's the only pair I wasn't even able to double. Remember I told you I was like, I'm gonna double up anyway. Haven't been able to double up, beat those to the ground, still have a special sentiment.
I still have them in the brown shipping boxes. I think I have 2 pairs still.
It's a good shoe.
At home.
Signed, you're a sneaker hoarder.
No, signs I'm going to pop out as long as it doesn't crumble.
I have not seen you wear Oreo 4s post-pandemic.
I think that's a good thing because when you pop out and they're crispy as hell and nobody has them,
I feel like you need to get a pair. Break
Don't
out the
worry,
John
look,
break
it's
don't
out
a Jordan thing.
Yeah,
no,
look
but
at-
the John Elliott leather sweats.
I don't know about the leather sweats, but I'll tell you what, I'm doing different leather jackets for pop-out moments.
Oh,
If
for sure.
the internet hasn't caught on.
Yeah,
Caramonica's 50th, the Ame.
you're going a consistent leather
Okay.
jacket.
And he
right
let
now.
me wear the Oreo 4s. One time we had a meeting with Jordan Brand, and I'm like, I don't got any Jordans. I had his cooked They were cooked.
Company man.
Jordan 4s. I put them on. I had the Joe the Puma sweat.
Sacrifice for the team.
Was
Not
that
fucking up
did
the
I
money?
Feel some,
if we listen,
did you?
Okay?
So when
did I feel a little bit of magic when his sweat graced my feet?
Yeah.
I was more so gonna ask, did you leave him swagged how he laces them? Did you do any edits?
You finally got into Carbone? Just kidding.
But over the weekend, speaking of Jordans, because we always talk about Jordans because people think we're paid by Jordan.
Wow.
I posted it and people were surprised because we were talking about the shoes sitting on shelves. I had stopped by the Newport Mall in Jersey City, went into the Foot Locker, and there was Taxi 12s,
Oh wow,
Fire Red 5s, and Pure Money 3s sitting on the shelf.
Yeah,
And-
so I saw your mentions and people were like, the sneaker game is healing. People were excited about that.
Yeah. I feel like it's 50-50 though, because it's like it's good that things aren't like you can still go and buy stuff, but it's also like why is this happening? You know, it's like
do you feel that pulls? I feel like when we were talking about like, okay, you walk into a store and Jordans are available, right? I am not mad that there may be some of these more like, you know, non-prime, like non-hype ones. Like your Taxi 12s is a hype, but it's
Fire
not
Red
like
5s, yeah.
prime. Fire Red 5 is not a prime super hype. So I like that idea a little bit. That feels restorative to me.
But it just makes you wonder in the sense where it's like, is the economy bad? You know, like do people
Yeah,
not
that's
be
for
able
sure.
to buy
Well,
sneakers?
that's for sure. I mean,
The one thing I would say is being in JD Sports stores, the GRs, not the Jordans, I would say, but these GRs,
Shocks.
Sunder Maxes, the
Yep.
special
oh,
colorway
yeah.
that I wore.
and they're on sale.
Yes.
You saw that?
And
JD
no,
Sports has
I
them
wore-
like all
yeah.
those colors on sale. I mean, they don't have good sizes available,
Yeah.
but
Well, that's what someone replied. They go, "You think these things are sitting? Wait till you go into the store and
Try to
actually
grab
ask
one."
your size." And they're like, "Hey, we
two
have."
sizes.
Yeah.
But also,
yeah.
there's a black leather Huarache that looks just like the Cortez one. Another one that like,
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Damn.
so
I've been
maybe the
looking
Jordan
to
sitting-
get into a Huarache, and I
I'll
really
show
want
you.
those pony hair ones.
oh wait, aren't those
There's a-
Cortez?
Those are the Cortez
Yeah.
ones? Okay, yeah, I
love
want those bad.
I love those.
One other favorite sneaker moment. This was being outside and the things that I absorb. So I will go into the Champ Sports,
Mhm.
and someone's at the register, and there was a pair of. They were trying to get a pair of black and red New Balance 2002R, and I kid you not, the direct quote he says while he's about to buy the shoes is, "You ain't seen no one in the trenches with no two-tone New Balances on."
Oh, okay.
And I was like, I just like heard
Was
that.
that
I
a
was
direct
like,
shot at you though?
No.
You're not in the trenches.
maybe that's the
That's
I got the
hilarious.
two-tone New
Okay,
Balances.
we'll see
off.
tonight, maybe.
I was like, wait, did I really just hear him say that at the register?
What store? Which
Champs?
champs was this?
This was at Champs at Newport Center.
Oh,
in
Jersey City. Okay.
Yeah.
Might have to pull up the champs with the shiesty on.
Oh, see,
Two-tone New Balance in the
exactly,
shiesty.
exactly.
That's funny.
Some other drops that are not GRs.
Mhm.
You guys, I'm looking to my left and my right.
You want
A
to
lot
go
of
first?
heat.
You go first.
It's a lot of heat. We want to start on this side because
That's the better of the two, in my opinion. So
my thing is just like I like lore
Okay,
and
fish bar.
lore, not lore.
Do you like Laura Fish bar?
I
though?
do.
Fire.
By the way, BBC 15th anniversary party was at Lore.
Oh, the
Pharrell's
best.
one of Pharrell's favorites.
The best.
Mark McNary got drunk as hell.
Okay, well,
Amazing memories
you
at
dry
Lore.
snitched.
Um,
dry snitching.
Hey, you know,
on the pod?
I think he'd be proud of that.
Okay.
orange.
Yeah, SoleFly. Shout to Carlos and the whole team. I love those guys. Obviously,
The wolf pack.
we know that those guys obviously have a very special connection to the
Yes.
brand.
Yeah, his just for those who don't know, his
Sister
sister's married to Michael.
yeah.
Michael Jordan.
So he's a
Can you acknowledge it? Roman Reigns sneaker shopping. Is this in the frame?
was that at SoleFly?
SoleFly.
Nice. So yeah, SoleFly is obviously Miami representers.
All right.
Super, so always exclusive on the collabs. Smoked all their collabs, and all of their collabs always have some type of lore.
Yeah.
These already getting stolen. Shipments already getting broken into. All
Well, the
types.
shoe had a crazy rollout. So as we take them out, it's the Miami Hurricanes Air Jordan 3, and they included a lot of OG
Yes.
Miami Hurricanes in
Yes.
it. So you had sideline at the Miami Hurricanes game, or University of Miami. You had well, same thing, but you had Ed Reed. Was it
Michael Irvin.
Michael Irvin.
Yes.
Andre Johnson.
Yes.
Yeah.
Clinton Portis, Ed Reed, Michael Irvin. I'm surprised you didn't say
Nas-
sneaker moment of the year.
Yeah.
I said the rollout is one of the like
Okay.
one
He's
of
gonna
the best
find
rollouts.
he's gonna find an orange and green NASCAR shirt so
Yes.
fast.
Yes.
Well, no, I said that I wanted to wear those at ComplexCon with a pair of Realtree camo overalls and pop out.
Well, thank God you didn't.
You would actually, I don't know.
Looking like the Drewski.
That would have been a fit. No, that would have been a fit.
Those are the fits I'm looking for from you.
Looking like the Drewski skit?
Realtree.
Which one?
I mean,
you know which one.
The thing I think about SoleFly is that when they collab, they obviously go to the max when it comes to, you know, the storytelling, the colorway that they could push. You know, one of my favorite, we spoke about this probably the pod before last, favorite 17 ever is that SoleFly one.
And Mike Tyson had a pair of them too. So
oh wow. Shout out to my man Rod Kozowski, Mike Tyson's team. One thing I love about these is the material play that they went. One, this nubuck or suede that they decided to use for the sides, crazy. And this is like
sneaker smell.
This is like the tumble leather that we discuss when we talk of Jordans of yesteryear. Even the perforated leather panel is different from the foxing and the toe box leather. It's crazy. And I also love that this is something like I've not seen on the 3, where they embossed their little logo. I like their SF logo.
Is the leather too tumbled on this? Is that a thing?
I like how supple it is,
especially for someone who destroys toe boxes. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
is it too tumbled? I don't know. I feel like
it gives you that Hermes level character.
I feel like there's a line, but sometimes between tumbled and like too tumbled, and I feel like these are very.
I feel like these will get a good patina.
These are getting very close to skirting the line of too tumbled.
They're they are very supple.
If they had toned down the tumble on this like 5 to 10%, I think it would have hit perfect.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think these smoked for it being a 3 and me being. I'm not a fan of recoloring primes that I feel like people missed the ball. And this is one that you really could mess up easily.
Little hidden detail right here.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know,
I didn't even see that.
What Khaled say? Give thanks.
So they got it has the Miami. It has the Miami on the inside of the tongue. It got the SoleFly / South Florida logo
and the
on
awesome
the heel
part
tab.
on this, it says Sunshine State.
Oh, yours one? Oh, shit. So the left one says Miami. The right one says Sunshine State. Obviously, the little hidden detail behind the heel tab, the SoleFly.
I think a lot of people were saying too, the thing that they loved about the rollout on this, it was a Miami shoe where DJ Khaled wasn't the center of the rollout, and that actually made the shoes better, which fully agree on.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Once I see Khaled in the shoe, I kind of already.
Yeah, it kind of kills it a little bit.
Yeah, it takes 5 points off of the starting.
So unfortunately, they did release a statement last week that, and the statement goes, multiple pairs of the SoleFly Jordan 3s and their boxes were stolen while in transit to Nike's Memphis distribution center. Nike Inc. is currently investigating the situation. Unfortunately, this incident may impact the timing of the planned release. We'll share updates as soon as more information becomes available. So another instance of a stolen shipment happening for a big release.
As our guy Tay Keith said on Full Size Run. Took it off the train.
Tay Keith said that a couple years ago, and now, how many years ago?
Yeah, he said that in like 2019. He was like growing up. He was like in Memphis. People just used to like they'd buy Jordans, or people were like, "I got this off the train."
Yeah.
So they don't even have a release date, but as
that's one of the I think one of the excuses originally that Marcus Jordan had thrown out into the atmosphere when the whole reselling scandal of the trophy room ones. He's like, man, maybe people in Memphis stole them.
Another shoe, another Jordan.
Wait, before we move on to that,
hold on.
Just also, they went down to the dust bag, the mesh bag. Kind of looks like a bag of orange.
Yeah, well, it has an orange on it.
Yeah. Well, is this an orange?
That's an orange.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they went with the Florida orange with the orange bag. That's dope.
Okay. Next sneaker coming up. I don't want to show it because there's important information on the other side, but this is a shoe that some people are saying is top 10 of the year. I don't think so, but it is a very hype sneaker of the year.
Big Bryce James shoe?
Yeah. Big, I get it, but also I think collectively as a sneaker culture, I kind of want to move past this moment. But these are the Fragment Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 lows.
Whoop-dee-doo. If we drop another pair of Travis's, whoop-dee-doo.
I know this is going to be one of the most hype. I know this is going to be one of the most hype shoes of the year. I get it. I know a lot of people are watching this probably love the shoe. Totally get it. But we've seen this so many times that I'm like, hey, I don't want to see another Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 low. I want to see another Travis Scott sneaker, not another Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 low be in the top 10.
You don't want to see another one Travis Jordan 1 Fragment
No, but just the one low in general. It's like
it's another triple collab from them. Same,
but it's like
colorway
another
almost.
rinse and repeat of like, hey, another Travis one low, and I get it, they're super popular, but it's just boring at this point.
Okay, I mean,
am I wrong?
I feel like a lot of people could feel that way.
A lot of people are probably going to get upset about me saying that, and a lot of people are also probably going to agree with it too.
I feel people are going to agree mainly because we know that. Listen, how many is he at now? In ones and one lows, like 7?
To me, the best
8,
one was
9?
that first one low, the brown ones.
That was the one.
With the pink laces.
That's all I wear.
It was so distinct.
Yeah. The big
literally
Kevin Durant
out of all of the Travises,
pass these around.
That brown one low with the pink laces is the one I wear the most out of any of the Travis shoes I have.
Okay, here's what I would ask you guys though. Does anyone here think this is a bad looking shoe? I think this is
not a bad
really
looking shoe.
No,
I'm just tired of it.
Okay, the other thing I would say is in our cover story, he said that he wants to kind of move past doing retro, so maybe he's aware of it. I don't want to speak for him, obviously, but I think like kind of like the aged yellowing. From an aesthetic perspective, it's a good looking shoe.
It's not a bad
I see
shoe.
what you're saying.
He's got like the friendship bracelet vibe on the laces. Got wax laces on it.
What about those custom T-Rex Chrome Hearts Jordans that he was wearing? Do we think that's an official collab?
Whoop-dee-doo.
I can't imagine. I can't imagine
another rapper Chrome Heart. Like
I can't imagine Chrome Hearts doing. I could be totally wrong.
Chrome Hearts does custom everything.
No, I can't imagine Chrome Hearts doing an official collaboration with Nike.
Well, they don't do official collaborations.
That's what I mean. So
in general, all of their collaborations are essentially unofficial. But I mean, again, like what you said, it's an undeniable easy hit. Like it's Fragment, it's Travis, it's a low one with the reverse check,
big swoosh.
It's not like you're gonna miss. But like Matt said, like okay, I'm not.
Also feel like I'm gonna see people with like jogger pants and printed socks wearing these too. So it's like,
that's the point. That's what I don't like about this tier of shoe. This tier of shoe,
it's obvious,
allows people to
paint by number sneakerhead.
Exactly. It's like pick
and that's
play.
Totally fine. Like I get it, it's totally fine. But I'm just like I'm tired of like having to like hype this up as like the best shoe of the year. When personally, like, I just like don't care about it.
Okay, that you
like with Nigel, it may not be a shoe that I'm like super running out to wear myself, but I get the story. I understand why it is right there, and I think we should champion these moments when there's like the 12th colorway of the same shoe. It's like, man, are we just gonna say it's the #1 shoe just because the most
Who's
people
saying this is the #1 shoe though? People said the #1 shoe,
not #1 shoe, but the people in this room were saying it's a top 10 sneaker of the year.
Who? Point them out.
Who said that? Oh man.
Wow. Okay.
Well,
really? What number?
79.
I don't think it makes the list, but
yeah, I don't think it makes the list either.
That's interesting.
I mean, but listen, it like we could say what we want. It's gonna sell out. Kids are gonna hype it. Finance bros are gonna wear it to I don't know, the flower room or somewhere.
The crazy thing that I have the finance bro story. It's funny you say that because one situation, a finance bro had Travis and I complimented his shoes and he was like, "Oh, these are reps." And it was a older finance guy.
Well, that's actually a cool story.
But jumping out the window
he looked at me like it was crazy that I would be like, "Oh, those are expensive."
You know what I'm more hyped about than these though? Is those Levi's Jordan 3s that Spike Lee wore the other night.
Oh wow, those were crazy. We were talking about Levi's. Those were crazy. You know what's funny about that?
You said you weren't a fan of that shoe.
I'm not that into those.
I like it. And you know what's funny about that? When we're talking about Levi's again, we were talking about Nego, also another shoe that came out or is coming out, the third Nego Air Force 3 or whatever that is, trash.
Yeah, I said it looks like the step in some poop 3s.
Yeah, those are trash.
Yeah.
And I can't believe that he went from doing the Levi's, using that aesthetic to kind of fix his
It's like the
Air Force.
Kintsugi, where it's like the broken pieces put back together. I don't need to get super into it, but
here's my issue with the Levi's 3 that Spike Lee.
You got an issue with Spike Lee?
No, yeah, right. That's my guy. But the elephant print, texture-wise and
materials-wise,
materials-wise,
I don't like that color of the panel. They could have picked a better color.
Okay,
that's it.
That's where I'm losing. It's losing me a little bit.
I'm sold on the denim 3.
Yeah.
A lot of Jordan talk, but it seems like Jordan,
well, there's a big moment with Jordan Brand, but there's gonna be a lot of non-Jordan Brand going forward. So I know everyone said that we were kind of a paid shill by Nike and Jordan Brand to prop up them in Sneaker of the Year panel.
Yeah, a lot of Jordan talk, but listen, a lot of Jordans in the news. What are we wearing today, though? Let's go to Upscale.
I mean, listen, these are probably my favorite sneaker moment of the past few years. Aside from Clark's shoe, this is the last shoe I've had with like a little bit of sentiment.
Okay.
The friends and family, kids of immigrant Saunders. Shout out to my man Daniel, but shout out to Mike Trax because these have a real special story. Do you know how these dropped at ComplexCon?
Let's hear it.
So these were actually, you couldn't actually get them for yourself. You had to win the raffle, and they were for an act of service. You were supposed to give them to somebody. And you know, a lot of the times when brands have that idea, they never get it off. It's like, this is the concept I want to do, this type of drop to give back, and 9 times out of 10, it's just resellers, and it never, the idea never hits how it's supposed to. I have a follower of mine, been rocking with me for a long time. His name is Mike Trax, dude from Jersey, super cool dude. He bumped into me at ComplexCon after the panel and was like, yo, I got these for you. And I was just like, oh, I've been trying to get these. I had been seeing, I couldn't get over there to figure out what the play was. And I'm just like, how much? He's like, no, they're a gift.
Wow, that's nice of him.
And I was like, wait, like you give, first of all, you don't just get followers. I've gotten gifts from followers before, but not something like this. You know, this was like a coveted shoe and everybody wanted it. And I was with Abdul after, and I said, man, that's so dope that he would do that. And he basically had, I didn't have time to talk to him, but then he took me to the Kids of Immigrant booth, and I met with Daniel, and he told me that he thought that the guy was trying to finesse him because we're both named Michael. So he was like, bro, you don't have to lie to me. Like, just tell me who they're for, and I put the name. Long story short, they're signed by Michael O to Michael C, which is me. Comes with the whole signature, you know, whatever. And that's what I got on today.
Nice.
Sentimental shoe. I love that the Kids of Immigrant concept got across, and it did come from somebody who gave it to somebody as an act of service.
You bring up Abdul. I think those are Abdul's #1 sneaker of the year. I don't want to talk for him. Yeah.
That one. I was actually gonna bring that one as like one of the ones that didn't make the list because I had lucky enough to get a pair of those from Daniel as well. But
all right.
didn't want to. I saw you already had them, so we didn't want.
So did you get the signature? That's fire.
Put it in there. I just didn't want to.
I think that's fire. I think that was a cool sneaker moment. And now these shoes, aside from them being super hype and super rare and fire, they have special sentiment. So that's what I got on today.
GR King.
We had a big segment of Nike Shocks.
GR King, Nike Shocks.
Boinged it up.
Blue.
Spending some time in Harlem.
You know, might have to.
Yeah.
Might have to. That's what I'm wearing, all blue.
Went double taps, New Balance 2010s.
Good color.
Remember
That's
I
a good
messed it
color.
up on an episode?
Yeah, W taps.
You called them W taps.
Damn. Yep.
So I know a lot of people said to us, they're like, hey, you guys got paid by Jordan Brand and Nike to make this list. I always say to people, I totally wish I got paid by these sneaker brands because I'd move out of my apartment and buy a house.
Even though you're the super, how can you leave your tenants behind? Come on.
But we wanted to put together our own personal top 10s. I think it gets lost in the mist a lot of times that people forget that when we sit down and make a top 10, it's made to reflect our view, but also what we think the general sneaker consumer and the people who are watching are into. Maybe if people said that, you know, we missed the mark or something like that, I still don't think that we did. But here are our personal top 10s where we picked shoes that we didn't consider what public perception of these lists would be, just our personal favorite top 10 sneakers of the year.
And I'm going to preface this where, like, even putting this together, I feel like a little bit of a hypocrite because some of the shoes that I wear so much didn't make this
Air
top
Max
10.
95s.
There's a one pair of Air Max 95s.
I'm not going to pick another Air Max.
That's what I said. There's another one. Yeah, there's one that I wear probably the most that didn't make it.
Well, B-Dot said, you know, you should have
B-Dot
should have had the SB95s on the list.
B-Dot had like 4 of 7.
Joe said they
Air
would have
Max
thrown him in the
95s.
Bellagio fountain if he had put another.
Which is a joke because B-Dot, no one's throwing B-Dot anywhere. We know that.
You know, I went to high school with B-Dot.
Word?
A lot of people don't know that.
B-Dot,
We'll got to bring B-Dot on a pod one day and talk about the old high school sneaker stories.
Fuck with B-Dot. No one's throwing him in
Shout out to
anywhere.
Jamaica Coliseum.
We know that.
Block too.
But, so I do feel like a little hypocritical because the honey black Cortez Air Max 95, I wear
number one.
Love that.
I wear multiple. It's not on my list though because I have 2 other Air Max 95s that are on the list, but I wear those the most. I wear those to dinner. I wear those out.
Yep.
They wear really well. Like they don't look that beat. The other one that I wear, I would say my daily drivers. Shouts to Marquez Brownlee for that term. Kith Asics Gel Nimbus 10.
I still haven't
Point
seen
one,
you really wear that shoe, so I'm
You're
confused by that
not
one.
because you're not. You
I'm
don't
not
travel
outside.
with me. You don't travel with me. I wear them all the time, and sometimes you don't do errands with me on the weekend. I wear
Hold
those
on
the
a
black
second,
and
though.
neon.
Hold on. Now,
Mhm.
you look what you just said. Look what he said. He wears those when he travels and when he does errands. I don't know if that's a top 10 of the, you're not busting
Well,
that out to flex on
I'm
nobody,
only
obviously.
Not
no,
everything
but
on this list is the flex. There's things I have on this list
Well, your
that are
top
like,
10 of the
that are
shoe
my-
would be your top 10,
That's
like,
why-
yo, I'm busting this out
that's why-
because of shitting on everything.
no,
maybe
no. I think your top 10 should be reflective of your 10 favorite sneakers of the year.
Okay.
Does that mean wear the most though?
It doesn't have to do with wear the
See?
most.
Well, if it's
like,
wear
look,
the most,
look at
then
this way.
my favorite shoe is the Vomero 5 from
Okay.
7 years ago. I
That's
wear
No,
that
but
shit
it
every
should be a
day.
shoe that came out this year.
Oh.
It shouldn't be something. But say if you went hiking all the time and you bought a new pair of hiking shoes where you're like, I wore these every single weekend, I think it'd be totally fine to put
Is
those.
that the criteria we're using?
It should just be your 10 favorite shoes of the year. It
Okay.
shouldn't have to be.
Okay.
These are my 10
Because
biggest.
10 favorite and 10 best to me are different. A favorite shoe, like you said, if I'm wearing a shoe every day, you know, like those V5s or Vomeros or whatever, I wear those every
that's
day.
the
I'm not gonna put
that's the
that up
personal-
Okay, so
against
that's what I'm
any
saying.
other
But
shoe,
that's
though.
kind of
to
what
me,
I'm
that's
saying.
the personal touch that reflects your true level of
But
taste.
Well, there's
10
some
more
personal
shoes that I
touches
think
on
will
No, but
here.
I'm
harder.
saying, but when you put that stuff in there, I feel like that's the things people appreciate because they get to know you,
You think
more
the same
through that.
way that, like, yeah, he doesn't, I don't know.
I'm somewhere in the middle. That's why I feel
Yeah,
like I'm
that's what-
being
yeah.
a little hypocritical.
Mm.
But one thing I will say, the voting, people are saying, let's have them vote.
Voting doesn't work that
Not
well.
happening.
I'd put out, yeah,
It's not happening.
We're not a democracy around here.
Well,
Yeah.
you don't have to say that, but also you don't have to say that, but say what you used an example of the
I
voting.
put out there, so in the past, Nike had put out the sneakers app where it was like people could vote for the
Right,
bring
right.
back, and the LeBrons were on there, and those LeBron gold 10s were like the
Yeah.
winner, and that wasn't it.
But here's what I will say. Let's split happy medium. I wouldn't mind people voting for their like a group, but like the panel,
No, it should be.
it's gonna yeah.
But that's the whole thing. Is like,
But I wouldn't mind seeing people on the ComplexCon floor voting.
Yeah.
And like maybe it's a part of the panel where we say like this is
Sure.
what the group of the attendees at ComplexCon, but
Yeah, they're
it's
number
not gonna
one,
be
yeah.
it's not gonna be mixed.
But that's part of the fun of making a list too, is sitting
Yeah.
down and having to compromise.
Right.
Like people don't understand the act of compromise that takes place where it's like, I may love this shoe, and even though I love this shoe, if the 4 other people in the room don't love the shoe, it's not going to make the list.
Right. It has to be like general consensus
Yeah.
that this was that good of a drop.
Yeah.
Does any shoes on your list, did any shoes that made your list you do not own?
Yes.
Okay, me
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
kick it off.
own 6 out of 10.
It's about the same. I'm like
Yep.
at 5 or 6 out of 10.
But other few I touched through the year, like because I did a lot of unboxing, so I'm like, that's
oh
why.
yeah, nah. Like some of the shoes that I actually haven't even had in my hand.
But you know
Like,
you love it. Yeah.
I know I love
Imagine you put it on your foot and
Right.
you hate the sneaker, and then you're like,
it. That
no, it's not-
happens. That's happened.
Next question. How many shoes on your list did not make the cumulative ComplexCon panel list?
I would say only 2 shoes made the list.
Not including shoes that weren't out at the time of the panel. I have some that weren't really out at the time of the
Yeah,
panel.
there was like one that wasn't out at the time of the panel,
Okay.
but the majority of these, I'd say two out of the 10 made
Okay,
the
I
list.
have 3.
Only 3 of mine.
I have 3 of mine.
Yeah.
I'm going to kick it off.
Yep, go. Number 10. This is number 10.
John Solomon. I love these.
That one
Wolverine?
smoked.
I love these.
That one smoked.
I love I feel like a lot of ones that didn't make
I think I like the other colorway more, but
all black.
yeah.
Yeah, but I just feel like the all
No,
black.
was it all black?
Yeah, I feel like the all black one. Even okay, so even looking upscale, look at the. Come
Mhm.
on, doesn't it
Now
pop?
let me tell you why I like this shoe.
The fits.
And why aside from that,
Okay.
I could see you getting a fit off in this, and then I see a guy on Canal in workout clothes in the same one, and he doesn't give a shit about John. He gives a shit. He wanted that color, that model
Okay.
that was there.
Yeah.
And it fits both of those people perfectly. Like
okay.
that's what I love about this shoe. And shoes like it is that the people that buy it for what it's for, functionality, sport, whatever, training, and it works and it fits their aesthetic, and then somebody who's buying it for fashion and it fits theirs, and they look too complete. I love that.
The only thing that I would say my criticism of that colorway is it's like almost like danged if you do, danged if you don't. People always want Jown to do something different, but Jown's so known for like that aesthetic.
Yep.
And this shoe completely shatters
Which
the
I
mold
like.
of it,
Yep.
which is great, but I just like in my mind, I just don't connect that to being a Jown sneaker.
I think that he needs a little bit more of these splashes.
Okay.
Almost like he's testing the waters a
Yeah,
little bit.
yeah,
So, yeah, the Jown XT6 Nautica Blue. The other thing I would say, even though I just said some of the shoes that didn't make my list, I wear all the time. These are, you can consider these kind of cooked.
Yeah.
I wear these a lot.
Is it cooked for you?
Which number 10?
Look, if you look close.
It's funny just because like these look, no lie, brand new.
No way. I've been on the treadmill with
I've seen
those.
What's your number 10?
I mean, listen, this was on my list and we didn't speak about these. I mean, these are the red ones. I think everybody at the panel and I think in hindsight, this was one we all felt should have made the list. This is the red colorway. I don't have the green colorway. The suit, I feel like that's the harder colorway. But I love that they were able to get this other colorway off, which doesn't exist in the bag itself.
Yeah.
And it still hits. The shoe to me was just, again, for it to be Vans and competing continuously year after year. They don't try to reinvent the wheel. They're just gonna hit you with some fire collabs, some well-executed treatments. The distressing materials and actual leather quality on these is insane. For what they cost.
Yeah.
$195, $190. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think these smoked. I think they should have been on the list, and this is definitely one I've been wearing a shit ton of. I need the green pair ASAP.
So the green pair, isn't it a brown pair?
Is it brown?
It's like a brown, brownish
Yeah, it's
pair.
brown, yeah.
Yeah, but okay, maybe you're thinking olive. Just to save some time, the brown pair is my number 9.
Okay.
Okay.
And someone showed me actually today that us talking about those shoes at Vans headquarters, they had pictures of our podcast with the image of that shoe like on this big
Someone
screen.
leaked that to you?
Shout out to Mike, man.
Wow.
My man Mike over there. They got what was the you guys would say, what was the craziest drops at ComplexCon?
Vans crushed
That
it.
Vans booth
Vans was good.
with the Matthias Golan beaded joints.
Matthias, I need the black beaded ones.
Those are crazy.
If someone knows when those are dropping,
yeah, I need
by
those
any
too.
means necessary, I
Yeah,
need those.
I think Vans had a stellar year. They dropping heat. Valentino, Matthias Golan, souvenirs.
Your number 10.
My number 10, so mine actually breaks the mold.
Ooh, just kidding.
No,
I'm just kidding.
not.
You know I'm just kidding.
So my 10 actually, I mean, all of my list is mostly like tailored to like my personal like
love it.
taste.
Love it.
But
What a
number 10
surprise. I love it.
kind of talks about what I was talking about before, where it was like sneakers that I wore this year. This is the outlier. This is the oddball, but
Okay.
I feel like I need to put this on the list.
Okay.
Number 10 to me, this is it. The Rad V2
Okay.
Smoked
Christ.
Lime.
Okay.
The worst shoe I've seen.
None
all
of that.
year.
Well,
Wait, what'd you
there's
say?
a reason why.
Top 3 worst shoes.
No.
I've seen.
There's a reason why you think this is probably the worst shoe, or a shoe maybe you're not familiar with. But
Oh, go it.
So I will.
That was
So I will
familiar.
say,
said it's terrible.
Oops.
Nope.
It's not at all. So to me, in my opinion, I always put it out there. Besides going to church and loving, caring for other people, the most important thing that someone can do is care for their physical health.
Oh.
Just PSA.
I agree.
This is the Rad V2 fitness training sneaker. Work out a lot. This colorway, smoked lime. These are the best fitness shoe that you can own. These are cooked. This isn't a cooked
I like
colorway.
that one.
Both the
So-
same?
Both the same shoe, just
Okay.
two different colorways. But I think that this is the best functional.
What's your favorite colorway out of those two?
I like this one, but
Let me
either
see
way,
that. I like this shoe. I'm not lie. I like this colorway.
I mean, yeah.
either way. But these are
That
cooked.
one's terrible.
No, this is amazing. Congrats
Rad.
to all the guys on who did this shoe.
Who's Rad?
It's just a independent brand designed by
Those are those.
Yeah,
designed by a
yeah.
guy who worked with Tinker in the kitchen.
I love
And
that
you
personal
could
choice.
see that you could definitely see like sneaker design DNA in this.
Yeah.
This isn't.
And you could see his passion.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
You
actually
see-
fuck with these. Actually, I'm gonna get a
They're
pair
on
of
your
these.
list?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna get a pair of these to work out in because I agree with you.
Yeah.
Aside from God, loving others, and working on yourself, that's the number one thing. So I'm gonna get these to work out in because I have been looking for a new workout shoe. Stop using the Puma joints, and I'm gonna give the Welty a shot because these are great. Those are terrible.
No, these are great.
That's a terrible colorway.
These
It
are
looks
great.
like that
We
Cooper
came
flag
back to
shoe.
it.
No, these are great.
But I do give you shot the Rad.
These are
Okay,
great.
look at the chemistry.
Welty, you got a
unfolding
12?
right
Can
before
you
our
get me a
eyes.
12 seated? You got friends over there.
You can hit them up. Ben and Adam probably watching
Send
this.
it
Yo, 12, what's up?
All right.
Number 8 for me because okay, good throw, good catch. Number 8 for me. How did these not make it? How did these not make the list?
Sheesh.
Come on, $9.90 V6.
To me, it was we already talked about it, but I fought between that and the other colorway.
So
I thought this or the Joe Freshgood joint should have been up there.
these are my number 8. I love these. These are my favorite Bronson shoes he's ever did.
The biggest
and hold on.
No.
We're going to put a picture of Noel's in here. I asked him, someone who we work with in video. His are cooked to absolute hell. I wish he wore them today.
He was trying to tell us earlier that his shoes weren't cooked, and Joe walked up to him in the office, and he goes, "Do you think my shoes are cooked?" And Joe goes, "Absolutely," and just kept walking.
And they were, but that's okay. Cooked is fine. But these I've worn like 10 times, I would say.
Yeah,
they held up great. He wears, and they're super cooked, but I love how they look cooked. We're going to put a photo in here, but these we've talked about at length. A lot of people were surprised not to see a Bronson on the list. A lot of people like the other 990 V6, our former co-host, the Mets colorway. These, though, to me, are the best ones he's ever done.
Yeah.
So this is my number 8.
I definitely think there should have been a New Balance on the list.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, I'm Mr. New Balance. I wish there was a New Balance on the list.
Don't say Mr. New Balance, because then we're gonna press you about how committed and this.
He's committed.
No. I people think I have a New Balance tattoo. So
okay.
Wow. Yeah. So another shoe that this is actually a little special one, because this is a shoe that before there was a jellyfish, there was the piggies.
Okay.
And I got these after ComplexCon.
Wow, they really wrapped those up. Huh?
No, it's like a real deal. They got a whole note.
Okay.
From Phil. Shout to Phil. Says to Mike, thanks for the kind words. When you were on stage, before there was a jelly, there was a piggy. Hope to see you soon.
Oh.
Wait till you see what I do next year. Tell Welty to get ready.
Oh, a challenge. Hold on. A subliminal shot at.
I don't know. It says maybe. No. I think maybe you were ahead of the Addy Controls and Addy Stars, right?
Well, no.
So maybe it's saying get ready because they're going to do some.
We talked about it before, and it was like a whole thing where it was like that shoe came out, and it felt like he was pushing us to like give it our cosign on the show, and I was like, I just don't want to. Someone's pushing me to get a cosign. I don't want to give them a cosign because if they're trying, I don't know, just trying too hard a bit.
So these are the unheard of Adistar Cushion 3s. I shouted these out on stage. Like, look at the packaging. Like, look at it got the
headband.
Huh?
You're gonna wear the headband?
Absolutely not. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
I can catch you working out with the sweatbands on?
With the rads.
In the rads and the headband.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love these. Obviously, we know that this is kind of like the base silhouette for the jellyfish.
When
smoke
you
these.
DS these.
I was thinking probably this week actually. I was gonna get some.
Upscale's pretty nice on those.
Yeah, and then like again, look at all the tchotchkes and the little gifts. You got the bear, the
air.
to
wear all those. And what is it? We need a fit with you.
I'm never. Come on, you know better than that.
Yeah, they said they had people oinking on the timeline for these shoes.
Sheesh. Well,
okay.
I thought again. More Adidas, more New Balance, more Saucony should have been on the list, and I think this is one that
I think those shoes. I feel like I don't know my opinion. I'm like, and I'm the biggest proponent of those brands. I think that the hardest part is that I think collectively those shoes definitely did shift the sneaker landscape, but I think it was really hard to point to a specific model that you're like, this is the number 9. You can't just put Asics as a brand, you can put New Balance as a brand. It's just like, is that number 9 New Balance sneaker? Did it move more than one of the Jordan or Nike hype shoes? And I'm like, that's the back and forth in my mind on it.
Yeah, I know that there's a bunch of like little caveats, but for sure this model, again, being like that base energy, we debuted the jellyfish there. It has like a whole, there's Adistar, Added Control. I felt it was going to have a big year, 2026, and this was something I thought should have been up there.
Number 11, huge surprise for everyone watching this. Sorry, number 11. Oh, that's not a number 11. It's an 11. Oh. I spoiled it. Number 9, huge surprise for the list this year. I felt like brands were maybe they were pandering to me to get things on there. I'm putting the Air Jump. That's a joke.
Okay.
That's a joke.
Okay.
I'm putting this is a huge surprise. I do not own this shoe. I would wear this shoe. Shocker. It's the Air Jordan 11 Mojave that dropped at ComplexCon.
Wow.
The purple pair. The reason why I love the sneaker, this is our personal list for all those people who out there know. big NASCAR fan.
Mhm.
Grew up. My dad worked in NASCAR. Me and him watched the
Oh, that's
races
crazy.
Did
together
we
on.
get Dad a pair?
I didn't know that.
We watched the races together on Sundays. It's like
Well, that makes sense why you like NASCAR. I thought you were picking like this hillbilly lifestyle
No,
just out of
Nope.
choice.
Nope.
Real tree camo and NASCAR.
No. So my
You're from Jersey, right?
well, grew up in New Hampshire. I'm originally from Jersey. Grew up in New Hampshire,
that
then
makes
moved
more
back.
sense.
Yeah.
See, the more I know about
Yeah.
you.
So Air Jordan 11 Mojave. As those people know, Michael Jordan owns 2311 NASCAR racing team. The shoe was debuted by Tyler Reddick on his paint scheme at the Las Vegas race. I couldn't pass that up. When we saw the NASCAR car come out at ComplexCon,
that was hard.
I was like,
You almost hopped in that thing?
I was like, you're talking to me right now.
You wanted to almost drive it to family style?
But
What?
it was, I don't know, it was cool. It was like an authentic, not that I don't have a connection to Jordan Brand or anything, but it was a genuine through line for me. At first, to be honest with everyone, I hated that shoe when I first saw it. But then the more I saw it, I actually thought it was the best of the new colorways, just because it's just so different. Where the other ones, I'm like, and
the material is good too. It's that. I don't know what it is, but
and they came out with that huge like tractor trailer and everything.
It was right next to. It was that section was right next to the Complex Shop curated section that we had, and it was slammed all day.
Yeah.
Even without the shoes, people wanted to go see the car, the activation, be near it. It was,
and also
it was cool.
Shout out to all the guys at Feature because they were the ones who set up that
Shout
activation.
out AJ Bory.
Yep.
All right, so you're on number 8.
Number 9.
Yeah, and I'm on number 7. How is that? Because we skipped one with the Van Souvenir.
I think so. I just did too. But yeah, Air Jordan 11 Mojave, number 9 for me.
Okay.
I again, another shoe I shouted out on stage, not the one we're talking about, but J Tips Saucony. Do y'all say Saucony or Saucony?
I always said Saucony just because that's the way it's pronounced, but also the reason why I said it like that was back in the day in the Source, they used to have ads that actually said Saucony.
Okay,
so
I remember.
Yeah.
So I always said Saucony because Raekwon in sneakers says Saucony's and ponies. So I always thought it was that. Anyway, these are the ones he actually dropped at ComplexCon, but I feel that the other model that he dropped this year,
the Jazz
I forgot what they're called.
I know which one you're talking about.
I'm sorry, Saucony. I'm still not all the way dialed in on the model names. But these XT900s, the Pro Grids, again, he just continues to elevate. He's bringing a sneaker brand that normally is in the 4th, 5th, 6th place in conversation when it comes to lifestyle stuff, and he's kind of putting the whole brand on his back.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yes.
And I think that I champion that. We've shouted him out a bunch before, but I felt like we need to keep putting these type of creators on the list.
Is this the shoe that people wanted on the panel, even though it didn't drop?
I think the hardest thing is that, this is my personal take, is like, love J Tips as a person, love what he's done with Saucony. I just don't think that the shoes that he dropped this year were his like biggest sneakers. So I was like, we had his shoes on the panel in the past. I still think his first shoe was like unanimously his biggest shoe. Then he had the Omni 9, which was also a huge shoe for him. I just don't think that this model, like this actual collaboration, I feel like it's hard to move it into the top 10 when you start placing it against like other things that didn't even make the list.
Yeah, I wouldn't put this particular model up against, but the one he dropped earlier in the year that was hype, I would. Yeah.
This wasn't 2025. But this is my favorite J Tips.
That one,
this is my favorite.
That one's great too. That's
the
the one I was
Omni
talking
9,
about.
The Pro Grid Omni 9 with like that tan and the mix of colors. That's my favorite one that he's ever done.
Because we start talking about the list and start moving things out, and I'm like, man, I still like the Bronsons more than this sneaker. So it's hard. I just like the Joe Freshgoods more than this shoe. And it's like, maybe it's a totally different list, but like, love his work and what he's been able to do with Saucony and just him as a person. But this, me personally, just this as a sneaker, I'm like, this isn't like our complex top 10 list.
He's got motion. J Tips got motion.
Let's see what happens in the future.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I just feel we should be championing more of these guys, more of these silhouettes, and more of these designs.
You go, because I want to. I'm ahead.
Okay, next shoe for me.
This is your number 8 shoe.
This is my number 8 shoe. I feel like I do have a bias with this one
because you interviewed him.
Because we interviewed Easy. Shout out to everyone who.
But that was on the list, no?
It was, but this isn't a shoe that normally I feel like I would put in my personal top 10. This is the Infinite Archives Easy Otabor.
I was very surprised that the panel, a lot of people, even people on the panel,
I feel weird even like taking the shoe out because it's like,
I feel like the crowd was into this on the panel, but the Panelists weren't.
Yeah, no.
Well, Fat Joe said you can't be a fat guy and wear this shoe.
Brendan wasn't into him.
Yeah, there was a few
for his top 10.
I think that our conversation about it on the panel was saying, even before, we were saying that it's a 17 and there's a lot
Show the soul.
more storyline and narrative connected to the shoe than people are adding.
Yeah,
you know, you said it on stage, the whole 2, 4, what was it?
2, 4,
17 equals 23 or
Virgil,
something?
Don C.
Right.
Yeah.
So 2 or 4 and a 17
Yep.
equal 23. The same sand colorway
10.
from, you
just
know.
getting to talk to Easy, getting to hear his story, getting to hear how big of a sneaker nerd he is. To me, maybe I'm biased on that, but it spoke to me, and it was one of my personal connections to sneakers too.
No, I thought so too.
Yep.
My number 7 didn't drop before ComplexCon. He wore the white version on stage.
Yep.
The dark navy New Balance 993 Kith Knicks.
Hard.
You like them?
Yeah, I like those. I don't
Well,
like
I
the
have
white
those,
ones.
so we can take that. We can talk that right now because I have those on my list.
What
too.
number are those?
These are hard.
Ooh, I need to check. That was
These are really hard.
Yeah.
Also, the reaction I got from like posting those, like you could tell when there's like, yo, people are really.
This was number 6 for me.
Okay.
This one.
Yeah, this is a good one. I didn't like the white one.
Why? Because he.
I know you don't
No,
like.
I'm just playing.
No,
it actually looked good on him, but
Yo,
I just don't like that color.
Like Ronnie had hit me up before the panel, and he goes, "What are you wearing?" He goes, "I got something for you," and he sent me pictures of both of these shoes. Which one do you want to wear? Personally, I think maybe I do like the navy one more, but I just thought maybe what's gonna pop more on the ComplexCon stage.
Boy,
it's a dark room. The one thing I will say though, that this is taking me back to back in the day, I was wearing those raw Wrangler jeans.
Bled on them.
Bled all over these.
Yeah, these are good. I mean,
hey, it's the same color as the toe box though, the bleed.
Again, I didn't see how fire they were when that colorway was. I think this colorway shows a little bit more.
You know, I always talk about I fall in love with shoes, not only how kind of I wear them and how they look in hand.
I think he designed that one for you.
Oh, appreciate that. But
he's like, how do I get Joe?
Look at my Uncle Junior with the trench.
Sheesh.
Let me see this.
Come on. To me, this one of the most stylish people in the world. Come on, with the little dog. Maybe I'll get a dog too.
I got disappointed for a second. I thought you were going to literally show me a picture of your uncle wearing the Kith 993s.
No, Uncle Dom. No, Uncle Dom's still in the Shocks R4s, but these are my other uncle crushing it.
Nylon sweatsuit, wife beater under, zipper, gold.
We don't want to get into the family history, but
your shoe.
Careful. No.
So I got a. In the I didn't bring the box.
Okay, oh yeah. Thought we talked about those already. Oh, interesting one.
But see, this is the shoes that like I want to see on your top 10 because I know the connection it has to you.
So obviously this dropped at ComplexCon, so it couldn't make the list.
Okay, interesting one.
These.
This is your number.
I would just put them towards the end if a 10. You know,
I feel like this one's like
I can't do it.
Shout out to the project. Also, shout out to Jimmy Gorecki for debuting the shoes. OG ice cream skate team. And
shout to Jimmy.
Just good dude all around.
Oh, the
JSP.
Great stories was there from the start.
Great dude all around.
Still rocking, still designing.
So it was awesome to see them tap someone like that to be the person who's gonna put it out there. But I feel like I remember when the board flips came out, it was like because these were the ones you could buy at like Finish Line. Where I felt like the first ones, like the beepers and cigarettes one, like that was the ice cream.
Hey,
shoe.
listen,
I feel like that word.
I feel like there's stuff coming.
Wait a minute, that OG maybe. I feel like that one.
I'm not confirming or denying. All I'm saying is BBC and Ice Cream are currently working through their archival situations, and a lot of energy is coming back to their footwear. Again, I maybe wouldn't have put this on the top 10 just because of the lateness and when we added, but I feel like it was a good moment at ComplexCon, a good moment for shoes, nostalgia towards the end of the year. And I also think that they got received how they were. Everybody wanted these.
People were a little confused by Don Toliver being the person.
Yep, I saw that too. I feel like also youth driven.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not mad at them for picking Don Toliver. Actually, I am. They should have picked somebody better, but whatever.
Heck yeah.
They can't win all the time. Shout to Loic, and Mimi. BBC family, but I definitely thought the ice creams had a moment, and the board flips. I feel you're gonna see a big resurgence.
Then you got another shoe or no?
So I'm on 6. Let's keep track.
Yeah.
What are you on?
I just hold on. I need to do another shoe.
I'm done.
So next,
I don't know how to bring any more shoes.
This was a shoe that like
what number?
I think I'm on number 7.
Okay.
But I did my number 6 already, so I'm like,
Okay, so
yeah,
you're
I'm up
number
to
7.
5, yep.
Okay.
This to me, I thought was great collaboration, great of the moment silhouette, and just if your friend or someone you do in the industry does a sneaker that you just want to wear all the time, you end up wearing it all the freaking time. Like you're saying, like with the Ronnie in the Kiss shoe, right? Maybe some
Correct.
bias on this,
Yeah,
but
that you wear for like
shout
errands and stuff.
out Derek Sneaker Politics.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's
Cayano
the home
14.
team.
Yep.
Home team.
Them Cayanos look all the same, bro.
So this is a Cayano 14. This was based around the Say No to Drugs campaigns from the
Olympics and
80s.
shit.
Loved Derek and the work that they've done. I know it's like tongue in cheek as someone who's sober as well. I think it's I love the Say No to Drugs. Actually love that Say No to Drugs. So yeah, I just wore the heck out of these shoes and they're awesome. So they made the list for me.
Awesome. Love that.
Yep.
My number 6. We're going to knock 6 and 5 out. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
My
Go
number
for it.
6, the 2025 Restoring the Feeling JLP shoe from me. I'm home one day. I don't know. We must have had it off. And I've been looking at these sneakers. They sold out everywhere. And I'm like, I need these sneakers.
Oh,
I
yep,
didn't even think about them. But I just kept seeing them, moved quick. And I'm like, where could I get these? I pulled up to Royal Sneakers on Fulton Street.
Harachi.
Mom and pop store. No, mom and pop store. Went in. It was like, one guy behind the counter. I didn't know what I was getting into, but the metallic 5s. The metallic 5s are my number 6 shoe of the year. To me, the best non-collab Jordan of the year for me.
Yeah.
There was a lot of back
When
and forth
Fat
about
Joe,
the
when
bread
Fat
one.
Joe had said that's that shoe you want to put it on your foot when you get it.
And I love we talk about experiences, just going to Fulton Street, knowing that they had a paid over resale, but like they had the little mirrors from back in the day,
where you can try it on and see how it look on foot.
They
Exactly.
can put you in the Brannick device and size you up to make sure
That's
it's just
crazy.
Maybe,
Try
but
to upsell you on some socks.
metallic 5s are my 6, and back to back, number 5.
Awake.
2 5s back to back, and number 5, Awake 5.
and not the pink ones, the black and blue.
Black ones.
Sheesh.
I have the both.
Damn, that's crazy.
I have both. People thought I was crazy for the black ones. The black
I think Angelo
ones.
told us too that the black and blue is his favorite out of the two.
The other thing is, I know Angelo puts the white laces in his. I may, the holiday season, because it's a shoe that wears well. I may have to switch for December, January,
To
the white
pink?
laces in the Awake 5. But those
You're saying you're gonna wear the
Black-
blue with the
black and blue with the white
laces?
laces, because Angelo's has been. It looks
I thought
good.
you said you were gonna do like some holiday pink and red.
No,
No?
not no peppermint
got
mocha,
it.
but
Yeah, I mean, my 5 was, again, I had said the Chanel Vans were at 5 and the Awakes
okay.
5s were
Yeah.
at 4. For
Okay.
me, that was my 5 and 4. It was Chanel Vans and then Awake 5s.
Okay.
Next shoe for me is one I feel like another like personal through line through. Obviously big New Balance fan,
Line
but
through.
yeah, through line, yeah, through it, or whatever.
Joe
whatever.
Freshgoods.
Yeah, whatever you want to say.
A lot of people.
Joe Freshgoods, aged well, 992. Interesting one for me as well, because I remember when the first one came out, I kind of like roasted it a little bit because it was like a New Balance ID shoe, and I was like, this was made on New Balance ID, this was made on New Balance ID. The first one blew out. Me and Joe, like oddly enough, bonded over my take on the first one, and we had like, now everything's a good dude and consider him a friend.
Of course.
So
Maybe here soon.
Yep. And this is the aged version of the first collaboration, so it's kind of like a full circle one. To see, I think he crushed this one. Obviously, the shoe doesn't have the hype as the first one did, because the first one they only dropped like maybe 100 something or 200.
Oh, was that limited? I didn't
Yeah,
know
they
that.
only dropped. It was made through New
Paris,
Balance,
right?
It was made through. No, it was at
cut that.
Chicago
Cut
All-Star Weekend. It was made through New Balance's ID program.
okay,
So
okay.
it's
Oh,
like
the first one. I thought you meant that.
no,
Sorry.
sorry, the first, yeah,
Got it. My bad.
992. This is the aged version of it. It's like a concept that's fully, played through. I
Right.
feel like he absolutely crushed it. I wore these a bunch. People said this should have made the list.
Yes, a lot
Yeah,
of people.
I had that on my number 10.
Okay.
Yeah, so shout outs to Joe. You crushed this shoe. Congrats.
And the 2010s. Wait till I unds those 2010s.
So we're at
Black pair?
Yes, I got them. Shouts
Yeah.
to Joe. Thanks for sending those.
Yeah.
we're at 5 and 4, right?
Yeah. So here's the.
before
Hold on.
we go to those
Yeah.
5-3. Just recap real quick.
Okay.
10 through 5, just
Okay.
real quick. Just how you had them ordered.
10 through 5, number 10 was the Rad V2. Number 9, Air Jordan 11 Mojave. Number 8, Infinite Archive 17. Number 7, Sneaker Politics Gel Cayano, Say No to Drugs. Number 6 was the Kith White this.
Yep.
And then number 5 was
the Joe Fresh Goods.
Okay. Joe Fresh Goods.
So I did Joe Fresh Goods, the Shea Gilgis Alexander, Undefeated 4, J-Tip Saucony, Infinite Archives, Chanel Vans. That's my 5.
Mine, 10, John Solomon, Van Sylvanier, Bronson 99 V6, Kith New Balance, Metallic 5, Awake 5. So we are at our top 4.
Yep.
Top 4, yep. So at my 4, again, I had the Awake 5s. Remember, I had Chanel's, then Awake 5s.
Okay.
I'm in my top 3 now. What is your, you also said your 4th.
No.
Oh, I thought you said the 5 and the 5.
That was a 5th. So
oh,
okay,
okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
You right.
Funny math.
My bad.
Okay. Number 4, Levi's Air Max 95.
Great shoe.
Light blue.
Holding that shoe in hand, I didn't get to own a pair. Holding that shoe in hand, unboxing it, it was like, this just speaks to me. It's one of those things that, like, my personal opinions, like, I love denim, I love it, like Americana style, all of that. Put it on Air Max 95, one of my favorite silhouettes of all time. It's just like, it checks all the boxes for it. I know people out there were saying, like, oh, you guys are friends with Leo, and that's the reason why you picked it. That's actually not.
I know who that is.
That's not the
I know
case.
who it is, and
I
we've
know,
talked,
like,
but
but he's
in
not
person,
like, not the person that I'm gonna be like, oh, this is the reason why I put this shoe on my list.
I'm ready for it to get more distressed. I love so many Air Max 95s of the year.
Yeah.
Check the what now, Yu-Gi-Oh. You know, we went through it last week, but
you spend a mortgage payment on the friends and family,
and the friends and family like Levi's 95. I like these better. I've said it multiple times. That's my number 4, the light blue Levi's Air Max 95.
Number 4 for me, also like another shoe that I felt spoke to me personally, just my personal taste, was the University of Oregon Grateful Dead Air Max 90s.
Okay. Did you get them?
I saw that.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't get it.
Can you see that? Can you bring that up?
Yeah.
I don't think I ever saw that.
Yeah, it came out recently, but I wasn't a huge fan of the Grateful Dead Dunks just because I don't like furry. I don't like.
Oh yeah.
I don't like. I don't like furry shoes. Grateful Dead's not like my favorite band, but I definitely like their music. And the tie-in of the shoe was that Jerry Garcia, lead singer of the Grateful Dead, was a huge Air Max 90 fan and performed at the University of Oregon a dozen times. Yeah. So it was just like cool. It was all like pieces that came together, and it was a sneaker that
But you didn't get it, but it's on your 3?
Yeah, it's just like that shoe is like, if I had gotten that sneaker, I'm like, Nike crushed that shoe.
I feel like that's also really colorful for you.
I feel like I wear colorful shoes, but I just tone down the outfit. Yep, tone down the outfit.
Okay, so my number 3 fell back a spot. Maybe some controversy is the Undefeated 4. It's not top 2 for me. It was top 2 for a while. That's my number 3. Love that shoe. Brings me back to
can't be mad at that.
When I was like a intern at Complex and I saw it in the magazine, and we'll put the little where we debuted it. But Undefeated 4 to me, anytime you get a chance to get an anomaly of a shoe,
get a grail,
yeah.
That's going to be top 3 for me. And a Jordan 4, that's my 3.
I put the Air Max 95 denim in the Levi's 95.
Which color?
Top 3, the blue one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love that.
For me, this is my number 3 shoe of the year. Another sneaker that I felt played to my interest, that I love that they did the story on it. Nike SB Dunk Low, Bill Pickett Rodeo Dunks.
Yeah, everybody. A lot of people fucked with those.
A lot of people really like those. Shout out our guy, regular old Ty.
OG.
Yeah, OG said that was his sneaker of the year. It was supposed to be a Black History Month shoe, ended up getting delayed a little bit. A lot of people I spoke to said that they liked that Nike actually explored like a different story to celebrate Black history. Represents Bill Pickett, the first African American in the National Rodeo Hall of Fame. I just think the colorway looks great on it as well.
A lot of people at the panel were screaming that shoe out.
Yeah. And as people know, let the record show, ComplexCon, I went to the rodeo after...
Yes, he did.
Yeah, I did. Yep.
He snuck off.
Yeah, I bumped into him at the bar.
He saw me. I was full rodeo.
He was full rodeo.
He had a lasso and shit.
He had the buckle.
I had I had the shirt tucked into my pants.
Shirt tucked into the pant. Big
looking
buckle.
like Woody from Toy Story.
Yep.
Nah, looking like Woody Harrelson.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Who's next?
You.
Okay. So, what did they say? Does anyone watch Love Island?
I know.
What do they say? A new bombshell has entered the villa. I think that's the thing you see on social media.
Number 2?
My number 2. This is my number 2 shoe.
But that's
of the
you.
year.
That's you. That's why I like it.
This is the best Air Max 95 of the year. Like I said at the beginning of this, my list could have been filled with Air Max 95s. I've been wearing these a bunch. They hold up great. Big bubble. ComplexCon drop wouldn't have been on the panel, but
Big JLP shoe?
one of the biggest. Already got a second pair.
Sheesh.
Bought a second pair.
Sheesh.
These so happy to wear. I'm going to be wearing these.
In your mind, this is like, if you could only do one of these, Joe, what now? I'm gonna do one of these. If you could only have like 10 pairs of this or 10 pairs of Black Cat 4s, which one are you doing?
Can I do 5 and 5?
No, one or the other. You have to have 10 of each.
Can I do 5 and 5? It's hilarious.
Let's ask that question in a couple months.
You want to get the squeaks and see?
He doesn't.
how,
He
doesn't realize how bad you might.
I love these. I love that these came at the end of the year, and shouts to Atmos. They did a great job.
Shout to Mel.
Shout to Mel, Patrick, the whole crew, and these are number 2. Cracked the number 2. This is so the people are like, oh, the list is too early. This is the argument for maybe the list being too early for me because the top 2 new shoe has entered the chat or the villa, whatever you want to say. This is my number 2, though.
One of my favorite moments at ComplexCon too, I didn't even talk about, was that regarding to Atmos, was that me, 2Js, and Nems randomly. Steven Smith was like, "Wouldn't it be funny if I went in the Nike booth?" Steven Smith, Yeezy, New Balance, former Nike designer.
Yeah, he's like he dropped the Ripple at.
He went into we walk with him. We walk into the Nike booth at ComplexCon, and the Nike people see Steven Smith, and they're like, "What the heck is he doing here?" Like
security,
getting all nervous, right? But the people at Atmos see Steven Smith, and they've all collaborated with a bunch of brands. Like, oh my God, it's Steven Smith! Come over here. They all start taking photos with him while all the
hilarious.
Nike, while the Nike internal
was this
people.
Pre him shooting or after?
After that was pre.
Yeah, because he had sent shots
about the colorways.
The
neon colorway.
Yeah.
Damn, shit, you was over there in the op territory.
Number 2, who's up? Number two
for me. Another shoe that, different colorway that people said should have made the list. This was actually my favorite one of the bunch. The super
high. Number 2.
Yeah, this is my personal favorites, right?
Colorway.
These are the Super Mario Fireball looking joints.
Do you like that colorway better than this?
That's the colorway.
So everyone thinks
colorway.
that. No, everyone thinks this is the colorway.
I like that
We're
one
in the
more.
minority there.
I like that one more when I saw it because I love tan suede and I loved the thing on it, all that. But when I wore these, I loved this shoe more on foot. And I think Bronson said that this is his favorite out of the 2.
Yeah, it was a terrible.
No,
great shoe. You don't just don't.
Oh
like
no, that one's phenomenal. I'm saying the shoe.
I feel like this one was just more,
colorway is trash.
This one was just more wearable for me than the other one. But yeah,
makes sense for you.
990 V6, Bronson's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 2 shoe of the year was Jellyfish, bro. Like,
that's your number 2.
Let's cut the shit.
Wow.
The Jellyfish.
Yo,
no other shoe has people calling.
Can we talk about though how on the panel, and this was the thing that people said was crazy, is that you said we deserve to be up a spot higher.
Yeah, because I mean, everybody. Listen, at the end of the day, everybody knows that I rock with Pharrell. Like, BBC was my foyer into this industry. Like, working for Pharrell and working with that team was. You gotta understand. Like, a lot of people from this podcast may not know my history, but like, I came from the streets to do this shit. I didn't go to college or, I didn't I came home from prison to be in this industry. And the first people that opened their doors for me were BBC. You know what I'm saying?
That's why he said we.
So it's always going to be we and Pharrell. But, non-biased to the gang, like, just in general, one, we have to respect P. We know that he's been quiet on the sneaker front. He hasn't had a hit like NMD Time or whatever in a while. So for him to come out, new silhouette. I mean, silhouette.
Retooled,
retooled silhouette. And have the moment. Like, at the end of the day, the thing we're not seeing about the Jellyfish thing is that people cannot get them yet. So there isn't the hype. So people are paying $1,000 for an Adidas shoe. Yeah. When was the last time that happened?
Been a while.
So, you know what I mean? Like, if that's the impact, that's just, you have to sit back. I mean, Footwear News gave them Shoe of the Year.
The problem with Footwear News Awards is they have some of the most skeptical awards, and then people get an award from them, and then it puts a battery in their back to be like, hey, Footwear News made me like the best sneaker ever, and it's like, well, no one else is saying that.
Yeah, no, I know what I agree with you. I'm just using the fact that like a lot of people felt. I'm not trying to devalue or value.
They also said that
Favoritism, but a lot
Wolverine
of
was the
people-
biggest sneaker brand of the year, so it's like,
Yeah, again.
Number one. Number one.
How'd you feel about the jellyfish though? Because like I know you don't have a
Top
pair,
five.
right?
Top five.
You have a
you're
pair?
waiting for a black colorway.
Do you have a pair?
Don't have a pair.
So haven't put them on feet yet?
No. I'm
See?
waiting for the black pair.
Okay,
If they
so
do black and silver,
I saw a black pair.
there's a quadruple black.
they gotta do black with like the silver, like
bars.
yeah, for this guy.
Listen.
This
I
is
have an
just for
Addy.
me.
I have an Addy control for you in all black at the crib. I have one for you too, not
Appreciate
in all
that.
black. It's like
I wore
And
I
the
got a
white
gray.
colorway?
I have a
I
gray and
wore
like
them-
silver
The
one.
I
Cooper
wore
for you.
Flag
them-
colorway.
I wore them in all white in the Philippines.
I got you like
in
a grayish,
2024.
silverish one. I felt like it was neutral. I got you a. So again, I feel it's number 2 because of the
I
positioning.
actually feel like though that Addy Star, because I did wear it a lot overseas and like
Yeah.
did my like literal miles
the one
in
with
it.
the air unit.
Yeah,
Okay.
just the regular version of it. Not the most comfortable shoe.
Really?
No. Out of all the mesh runners out there,
Okay.
those things are like bricks on your feet.
Okay. The 5
What-
is the Addy Control 5, like the newer silhouette with the exposed air unit.
maybe not that one, but
Because I put them on as soon as they send them to just again be the
Yeah.
errand, the
Yeah.
run around the house shoe. And I was like, oh yeah, like this is
Yeah.
like Vomero level comfort.
yeah,
But you said you were walking.
yeah.
lot,
The one that the
traveling.
Pharrell took, the shoe that Pharrell took and made into was just like it was not the most comfortable.
Oh yeah, that's the 3. That's the
Oh
Addy
yeah,
Cushion 3.
That shoe's not.
This new one, this
Okay.
Addy Control is a new silhouette.
Yeah.
But it's based off of the same tooling, but I'll bring it.
Number one.
Number one for me. Don't have it. But it's the Levi's Air Max 95.
Wow.
Wow, that's surprising.
Okay.
I would have loved. Out of all the shoes I unboxed this year, that was the shoe that like left.
You
the
have
big-
it and you wear it,
I would wear it if I had it.
but you don't have it?
I don't have it.
Okay.
And then there was like the pandemonium. People forget that when that shoe dropped at the Levi's store in New York City, there was a dang near riot.
What
that
size?
11.
Okay. You got it.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, I'm buying it right now for you.
Sheesh.
Oh, really?
I'm size 12.
Thanks.
Just give me
No,
one of your-
really?
That's your number one shoe and you don't have it?
Got
Yeah,
it.
I'll get it for you. I'll
Oh,
buy
thanks.
it right now for you.
Thank
Don't
you.
buy mine, because that way I could save
You
camo
save
one.
one.
Thank you.
I'll buy you one too, but
No, I'm just saying I don't want that one. Wait till
Okay.
I get mine.
Levi's 95.
Thank you.
The blue one that I
Yeah.
like, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Thanks. No,
Fire.
genuinely appreciative.
Okay.
That was a wow.
Add the
It
little
wasn't for that, but
cha-ching.
I didn't know that was your number. I literally did not know that
No,
was
that
your
was my
number one.
sneaker of the
That's
year.
surprising.
Okay.
I wouldn't expect that from you.
Yeah, I just
And
like I said.
people said that shouldn't even be on the list,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Now,
No.
a lot of people said that.
And you know what? You know what? This is where I feel like I'm okay with it because I feel like for so long making these lists, I have to rank shoes that like I don't really like. We're talking about the Travis
Yeah.
stuff. I don't really
Stuff you
personally
don't wear.
care about
Yeah.
at all.
Right.
Like obviously what Nigel did to the 4 is great. What Undefeated did with the 4 is great. But when there finally becomes a shoe that permeates
Yeah, I
like
know.
the pop culture, and for me, I just think it is this good. I'm gonna go out of my way to be
Right.
like, you know what? This is a top 10 shoe of the year.
That's
Wow.
good.
No, seriously, like thank you. I'm
Okay.
not like more.
My number one. Yeah, he's gonna say no
I'm
Louis
gonna
Vuitton
wait.
Air Force One though. My number one, brick by brick Air Jordan 4. As someone who loves the Air Jordan 4, the materials, Nigel has the Midas touch right now. I think that with all the dissertation on the list, I think a lot of people agree that that's the number one shoe of the year,
Yep.
and I agree that's the number one shoe of the
Yeah,
year.
it's my number one
And also, so that's your number one.
for sure.
Also, right after this podcast airs, Nigel is going to be in time. Just kidding.
playing, just
Just
playing.
kidding.
never seen
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Sneakerheads are the only people that I've ever seen on the planet, and I say this affectionately, but this is crazy, who get upset that we put not upset that we put bricks by brick number one, get upset that we put bricks by bricks number one. Then Nigel shows up to the event and gives people a chance to buy the shoe on the spot. That's the number one sneaker of the year. And for the people who were in attendance, that was the best odds wise you will ever have to buying that.
So that's my issue. My issue is like, how did they know it was going to be number one, or like it's orchestrated? If you are a betting man, what are most people betting that
But I'd put it out there too. Like it was
Number
like
one
Also,
shoe.
people can't act like this list gets made the night before.
no, but
We've been sat on who know what they
I
are.
said it on Twitter just for like transparency's sake. It's like we came up with the list like a couple weeks before the event,
Right.
and as everyone remembers,
The production alone with the stuff.
yeah,
Come on,
the
guys.
year before
Showbiz,
we
baby.
had Anthony Edwards #1 because we picked the shoe #1. We hit up Adidas and we're like, hey, your shoe's going to be #1. If you want to do something special for the fans at ComplexCon, we're doing this for the people in attendance.
Right.
That's what we're doing it for.
Yeah, it's funny. He was even telling people not to leave.
But hold on, I say that to say that so Anthony Edwards does the message last year, thanking everyone. Adidas as the big billboard. So we're like, hey, we want to be able to replicate that again. So we already made the list. We tell Jordan Brand, hey, Bricks by Bricks is going to be #1 if you want to do something special. They bring Nigel out and restock the sneaker at ComplexCon. I don't understand how anyone can be mad.
People were mad?
They just think that they're like, the fact that that happened meant that Jordan Brand was like, it was payola, and we...
Bro, listen, hold on. Can we talk about that payola thing and whatever it be real quick? Where's my camera?
Yeah.
Listen. I am not a Complex employee. I'm a partner at Complex, right? I'm telling you guys this. What do you think happens at a media company in the sense of saying, oh, we're going to buy this? Like, do you guys know, like, we put out all types of coverage on all types of brands, and you think that there's like a archaic payola system where one brand could come in and sway all of everybody?
I've literally never been in a meeting where someone's like, you need to put Nike #5 on this list.
Yeah, like I think it's immature of our audience to not know how the business works at your age. If you're 15, fine, say whatever. I didn't know how shit worked at 15. But if you're 21 and over, like, bro, you're following a media channel.
But it's people who are like 30 and over who are the ones who think that we're like...
I'm just saying, I'm giving you the whole blanket. It's like, come on, man, grow up with the whole payola and the back. It's a business. If you don't like to participate in the business of footwear and media, then don't watch. Go somewhere else. But guess what? Everywhere you're watching is getting paid for ads and promotion and things like that. It doesn't mean it's swaying their editorial content. Like
just because Nike has a booth at ComplexCon doesn't mean that we need to put Nike X amount of
by the way, they pay for that booth. Like, we selling them to everybody. You could buy a booth. You want to spend what Nike spend? Come spend. It ain't gonna help us, you getting our attention. You know what I'm saying? So as somebody who's outside of the bubble but inside of the bubble, like, that shit's annoying. And I think it's immature, and I want to stand on the fact that, like, yeah, I'm not gonna say that the list was perfect. My list was different than yours, but it's subjective, and it's media, and it's our stance, and it's for you guys to discuss. But all of the, oh, it's for sale, and it's like, that's just corny, bro. Like, to me, it's just like immature sneaker banter that it's like, are we still doing that?
All the conspiracy theorists out there.
I mean, I just don't understand how. Okay, make it make sense.
Would
Jordan say, "Hey, I'm going to give you guys how much does one charge to be?" Or like, come on, bro.
Let's go.
Do we want to recap our top 5?
Yeah.
Okay,
just recap.
Sure,
we can read. Maybe I'll
10?
read our top 10.
Here's my 10: John Solomon, Van Sylvanier, Bronson 990 V6, Kith New Balance 993, Metallic 5 Reimagined.
Yep.
Awake 5s, the black and blue one. Levi's light blue Air Max 95. Undefeated 4, Atmos Big Bubble Air Max 95, #1, brick by brick.
Crazy.
You?
I'm Joe Freshgoods Reimagined, Shea 001, Undefeated 4s, J-Tip Saucony, Infinite Archive 17, Souvenir Vans, Awake 5s in pink, Levi's 95s, blue color, Adidas Jellyfish, Nigel brick by brick.
For me, number 10, Rad 1 V2. Number 9, Air Jordan 11 Mojave. Number 8, Infinite Archives Air Jordan 17. Number 7, Sneaker Politics Asics Gel Cayano Say No to Drugs. Number 6, Kith New Balance 993 MSG the white pair. Number 5, Joe Freshgoods 992 Aged Well New Balance. Number 4, Grateful Dead University of Oregon Air Max 90s. Number 3, Nike SB Dunk Low Bill Pickett / Rodeo Dunks. Number 2, Action Bronson New Balance 990 V6 Untitled the white pair. And number 1 is Levi's Air Max 95s, the blue one.
Okay, there it is.
Yep.
Are we going to still be talking about top 10 lists? Maybe they're fluid a little bit. We may see. We have a month left. But Drop your top 10 lists in the comments, especially if they've changed over the last few weeks. And we'll see. Give them something to talk about.
Joe, what now? Did you get your personal top 10 wrong this year?
Maybe. Check out for those Thursday, Fridays on Complex Sneakers Instagram. All right, everyone. This has been the Complex Sneakers Podcast. We hope everyone has a great weekend. Please like, subscribe. We will see you with a great guest next week.